Good morning. Good morning, Jamie. How you doing, my friend? Alex Berling. Hola. Good morning, Bill Smoke. Annie Lulu. Good morning. How you guys doing? Welcome in, everyone.
Vendo tudo isso.
Crazy market today. A lot of bump ups. Bump up kicks. Good morning, Punya. How you doing, my friend? Something told me to wake up 2 hours ago. This market's stupid. Good morning, Punya. How you doing? Yeah, look at these two pop-ups right here. What was this squeeze? Let me see. Alex Berlin, you don't trust NQ anymore? Yeah, you should never trust NQ. Felt lucky. Catching 107 points runner on MQ during mid IB from London. You caught the longs? Zara, beautiful. Bill Smoke was news. Dubai Algo is cooking. Darby, gotta love Trump. Those pumps got you up on the day. Nice. Yeah, bro, if you caught anything to the upside, awesome. Congrats for everyone that caught. You survived this because these candles right here, they blow counts easily. Maybe we see a little little down action. Oil at bro, oil is at 92. What's going on? Oil is at 92, bro. What is going on? $5,000 in 5 weeks. The last 8 4-hour candles are green. Look at that. The breakout from this range right here, bro, is insane. Let's see where it can go. Let's do some fib studies. Let's see. The first fibs could be this pullback right here. This pullback, when it broke up, first target was here, second target, third target just filled yesterday. The third fibs target filled yesterday, not yesterday, today on that spike. Yeah, so this one is fulfilled. This whole thing here we could use as a breakout 100%, but it ends up being almost at the same place. We can do the measurement of this pullback right here. You can use it as a target tool, but I'm guessing that will be this almost the same target. Yeah, so 533, guys. If we use the price action that we have on the shorter term using the 4-hour, is the last target. After that we have to use like more, let's say more fib lines that I don't usually use. Let's say here. The next one is, I don't usually use that because see what happens. The fourth extension is like, it gets crazy. Look at that. It's 1,000 points above. You know? Yeah, Darby, I use like the classic Fibonacci tool, and that's it for me. I've used basically everything. People go crazy with fibs. I use basically the classic Fibonacci tool the way it was intended to be used. Like the macro fibs is this one right here. The macro fibs is this one. This is the movement right here, from here to here. It broke up the next target, the first fibs target, and it's going like crazy in that direction is here. The next fibs target is here. 29 to 237 is the macro fibs. Yeah, so basically like fibs is all about like a proportional movement, you know. The Fibonacci idea is all about proportion. So basically the proportion that makes sense for this breakup, the first target is here, 266, because it's basically 61% of the movement measured up. So it's basically from here to here. If you take this 61% retracement and you put it on the breakout, you're going to see that the extension is that, you know, see? It's exactly that on the dot, you know? So this target is like 80% of the time. It's a target that gets filled. I'm gonna leave this. Leave this. Leave this here, and I'm going to. Let's go for the 5 again. Like as unusual as it seems, this here could be used as a target tool. So, 598 is the next target, in my opinion. Yeah, another 30-point push up like crazy, you know? Good morning, Parnais. How you doing? $560 or $612 we're going to short. Our SRD, yeah. Like it's clearly like it does nothing and it squeezes up. It does nothing and squeezes up. That's basically what it's happening right now. Instead of doing it that way, why don't you have the 168 fib level on the retrace? I know what you're talking about. Talking about like this. Let's see. This tool right here, and I put this. You know why I don't do this? Because it gets strange like this, but okay, it works. Let's see. You know why I don't do this? You know why I don't do this? No, AG. No, AG. You're correct. It's the same thing. But you know why I don't do this? Because when I learn how to use the Fibs tool, TradingView costs basically $500 a month for us, or something like that. Was a crazy number. Like 10 years ago, or more than 10 years ago. I don't know. Was a crazy number. TradingView cost a crazy number in Brazil. Was not even worth to pay. We didn't the trading platform that we had didn't have this feature. And the guy who teach me how to use Fibs, he was like an OG, and he only used the tool, this tool right here. And like the way Fibs was intentioned to use is like this, you know? Like the proportions, the proportions of Fibs makes that if you take the retracements here and you line it up on the breaking point, it gives you exactly the proportion. That is the intention. Like, that's how you know that Fibs has something different, you know? And if you do this, it gets to the next one, and if you do this, gets to the third one. The third one is basically 161.8% up, you know? So you get 100% of the projection up. You get 100% of the projection up plus 61%. And it's all in Fibs numbers, and I don't even know why it is these numbers, but it is. Like, you get 100% up plus 160% up. So if this is 100% target, this is add another 61% target, and you get to that level right there. You know, I'm not measuring like exactly like on this line, but this one should be like exactly at the dot, you know. If you use the third projection like this, you're going to see that the 38.2 already matches where this 61 is, and this whole void right here is the range that you're using as a place to extend, you know. $161 retrace level. Depends where you're marking it, but like it's not the 161 retrace level, it's the 61% target. For the weekly, yeah, I don't, whatever. The weekly, I don't care. Fibonacci day to day, yeah, you just got a free lesson of how to properly use Fibonacci tools, because you guys see those 8 minutes videos about people trying to tell you how to use Fibs, and it's all wrong every time. It's a simple tool. Tomorrow we get ICT. I'm going to write it down. From top to bottom of the last wave, it's a 161% retrace. Let's see. The Fibs that I'm using as a target is this one right here. Like, this is the start, the highest point of the pullback. This is the lowest point of the pullback. This candle broke it up. We can use Fibs to find targets. The target's at 29, 293, 290, 270, around that area. It's too big to be exact. And doesn't exist 161 retrace. Those two things doesn't exist. 161 is a target. 61 can be a retrace, because you cannot retrace 161%. You know? You can only retrace between 100 and 0. I guess just ride it until dip. It's no longer a dip. I thought it was going to fill the 5-6 p.m. gap before launching, but it never did. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I have multiple people try to teach me Fib and watch many videos, but I never clicked. It never clicked until like last week on 1 a.m. during your session, and you broke it down. Yeah, Fibs, it's easy, man. Like, you can use it everywhere. Like, you know, you can use it everywhere. It's a tool for you to find possible entry points, to measure pullbacks and find possible entry points. And when it's breaking, it's a tool for you to find targets. Like, doesn't mean that it's exact. It doesn't mean that it's going to get you on the dot every time. But the first extension movement, let's say every time the price moves like this and it gives a pullback and you measure this pullback, and let's say you find support, let's say, and you go long. Let's say there's an EMA here, there's support level, there's rejection, and you go long right here. How do you know where it's going? Like, the first target is actually the highs, but after that you can use fibs. You can use the high in the start of the movement as an extension tool for to find targets. You know, doesn't mean that you have to take the trade there. Doesn't mean that it's going to go there, but it's like 80% of the time, 85.69% of the time, if it breaks this neckline, it's going to fill at least the first fibs target, you know? So that's an edge. And if it doesn't break that high, you're already long at a good position. If you can take this trade to break even, you know? What's up, Mango? How you doing? Yeah, this market is crazy. It's going crazy to the upside. For the retrace, you need to start. Let's see. Is Pasha mad that the market isn't going down? Yeah, Pasha was betting on the market going down, but like there's room. Like, there's room to go up. Actually, in my opinion. Bro, that what you're AG Finance, what you're calling retrace is an extension. You know, like, I understand what you're saying, but that's an extension movement, not a retracement movement. Like, when you have two ways to use fibs. For the retracement, that's when price retrace from like 100% up until zero, let's say. And when it extends, that's when you're trying to find targets. Like, it's like logic. Like, something cannot retrace to set 161%. Like, if it's going from 100 to 161, it is extending, not retracing. But I understand what you're saying. The only one I keep, Bill Smoke, the only one I keep an eye on is the 50%, like yesterday pullback after the or breakout, perfect entry. Yeah, perfect entry, bro. And I got scared out of this trade right here. Like right here, I was trying to go long. My average was kind of here, and it dipped down like crazy because it was bugging out. Like, it was like flashing to the downside heavily, and I got scared out, but it was a perfect entry. Perfect entry. AG Finance, I think you need to research more on it, but anyway, I've used it all my life that way. Uh, I have to tell you, you're using all your life wrong, or at least you're using the wrong words to describe it. One of the two things you're doing. Brother, it's a logic thing. The last time, something can only retrace from 100 to 0. Something cannot retrace, the word retrace, from 100 to 161. Retracement, man. Something cannot do a retracement from 100 to 100. That's an extension. Yeah, the pullbacks aren't coming. Like, I guess we could go long right here and wait it out, but like, how can I go long right here? Like, actually imagine I'm going long right here. Where's my stop? My stop is like, it's here? Where is my stop? You know? And if I go short against this movement, but AG Finance, you know what's the beautiful thing about Fibonacci? Is that it's all proportional. So no matter how you call it, no matter how you use it, you always get the same outcome because it's all proportional. It doesn't matter how you use it. Extremos, no pullbacks. High, so the next level will be 28,580. I draw the line according with your explanation. Yeah, it depends like exactly from where to where, but like this line right here, I took from this first range right here. I guess if you use the low here, it can be that too. But it's like it's not an exact point. You know? I used like from this level to this level and point it up. Yeah. Yeah, AG. Like what you don't get it is that I like to do this. Like I feel every time I do this, it's a pleasure to me, you know? I love this. I love to do this. Like to find fibs, to go for targets, to do studies. I love it. It's not a hassle. And as I said, like for anyone that's using Fibonacci, it's all symmetrical. So it doesn't matter if you put upside down, whatever you do, if you're using fibs, it's all symmetrical. No matter how you use it, you're gonna end up with the same levels. Even if you use it wrong, you're gonna end up with the same levels. Penny, market open. Do you think keeps going or drop some? Bro, actually, I don't know. I actually don't know. You're underwater on a short? Yeah, bro, be careful with the shorts. Be careful with the shorts. Like at some point, we will see a pullback at some point. We just don't know when. Because when the buyers start taking profit, the pullback will happen. You know? Like the only way for buyers to make money is by taking profit, closing the longs, and guess what? Like if you're on a long, for you to close it, you have to start a sell. You know, you have to open a sell. And when that happens is when pullback happens. You know, the coil, you can't even trade this. Need more ball knowledge. Yeah, it's everything you should get used to, test it out. You know. SRD, you playing as one more big pop. Yeah, that can happen too. Market open pullback, yeah. Let's see, someone was talking about they only use the 50% retracement. Yeah, the only thing about this Fibonacci tool that it's actually funny is that the only number that it's not a Fibonacci number is the 50%. Like the 50% is only here because a lot of people use it and they are all used to it. But the only number that is not a Fibs number is the 50%. So the only number here that doesn't make that makes zero sense, like, is the 50%. But people use it a lot because it works a lot. Extremos, yeah, like when, yeah, basically they will probably become liquidity for when people try to get out of the longs that they are in. What if now market do a 5%, like let's say it pushes more and gives like a 20% pullback? Yeah, 20% pullback in a movement like this is actually good. I would buy it. Like the problem with a 5 minute like this is that it's not even touching the 9 EMA. The only down movement was to grab for value gap. Yeah, bro, it's going to that fib started. On the 15 minutes? Okay. I'm not finding. Guys, give me one second. Hit the like, guys. Help me out. Give me 1 second. My webcam is getting me crazy, brother. Good morning, barn hunting. Reaching your target so it's acceptable to think on shorty. Yeah, usually, not usually. A lot of times, on fib targets you see pullbacks happening. A lot of times. A lot of times on fib, around the fibs target, you see pullbacks. There was a moment in life, like when I was trading like the index of the Brazilian index, that usually around the third fibs, let's say, like the first fib is here. Let's say I'm doing a macro measurement and this is the 1 hour, let's say. The third fibs right here, I will take shorts every single time that I find one. Like the pullbacks were so violent that I would take shorts every time. It was, and then after that, it was a specific like period of 5 months where market was ripping, and every time it came to like to the third fibs, it would give like pullbacks because it would get there so extended that the pullbacks were instant and heavy, you know. Like I'm going to measure the next one here if it breaks, but I think we're probably going to see a pullback. Yeah, and I think there's this fib right here, this tool right here too that you guys can use. It's basically the same thing almost. Not basically, it's like actually the same thing. Like you see, the first, the second, and the third. Like, look where, like this is an extension tool. Like this is an extension tool, an extension Fibonacci tool. That 161 number that AG was talking about, look where it is. Like, you know, look where it is. Why the 161 cannot be a retracement? Because 161 means that you're getting 100% of this to the upside plus 61%. So 61% of this movement plus 100 means that it is extending 161%. Like this is the Fibonacci tool on TradingView. That is using the 100. Like for you guys that don't use math, 1.61 is considered 161%. I'm going to flatten everything before market open and just risk $50. No, I'm not in the USA. I'm in Brazil. I'm trading. I mounted a setup in my balcony because I was I wanted to see the sky more, actually, the sun more, and I'm trading from a room for so many years that I don't want to do that anymore. The weather is beautiful. Like the sky is open, the sun is nice. There's a set of mountains that I can see right outside my balcony. The sun is just above it. It's actually very nice. Like, bro, I spend like 10-12 hours of my day inside a room, bro. I'm not trying to do that anymore. At least for a while, I'll be trading from here. Like, not gonna say anything, but it just touched the fibs projection, and look where it's retracing from. The retracement. Is it expensive there? Yeah, like where I live is probably one of the more expensive places to live in Brazil. There's more expensive places, like if you go like to a specific neighborhood in São Paulo or a specific neighborhood in Rio, Even here in my city, there's neighborhoods that are more expensive, but overall, the city that I live in is one of the more expensive in Brazil. Market only goes up, right? Well, let's type 30. So which is the good value to short? Any of them, like, can be a good short. Any of them. Like, it's like, I don't know why, but you saw the reaction out of this 161. But it's so bullish that it's from the 61. It's so bullish that, you know, I don't know if it's worth to take shorts, you know. You can see how it reacts. Everything it's just it's seeing it, how it reacts, you know. J-Rod, J-Rod, I'll be right back to talk to you about that. I have to make coffee. I'm back, brothers. $28 200 pullback, brother. I don't see that happening. 600, beautiful. Bro, and it's getting more, like, any oil is trading below 89. Let me switch it up. Oil is trading below 89, man. Look at this right here. It's squeezing down. Yeah, this is sketchy right now. Let's hit the likes, guys. Let's get to the target today. J-Rod, bro, I watched the fight, yes. Like, it was early to me. It was like 9 a.m. because it was at, like, it was at Australia, wasn't it? So was really early to me. It was nice because usually if the fights are in Vegas, usually the main fight is 2 a.m. to me for me, because of the time zone difference. Penny in Brazil, people speak Portuguese in Brazil. But depending where the city is, like a lot of people know English or Spanish, at least to understand and basic speaking. I'm going to do the dumbest thing ever, and I'm going to take a shot here. And I'm going to stop out with 25 points. It's okay, that's okay for you guys. I'm going to try to take one here and one close to the 9. Let's see what happens. Like this is don't trade against the trend 101 right here. You don't ever hear MMA fighters screaming pain like Jack did? Yeah, man, that calf was long gone on the first round, man. Like Prates is like he has a lot of advantages. Like he's big, he's tall. For the I think he's bigger than Islam Makhachev. Uh, and he's lean. So for kickboxing, it's perfect. For kickboxing, it's perfect. Zero risk trade right now. For kickboxing, it's perfect. Like this is hardly going to be the top weight, man. Hardly. A Penny, you're a girl. Sorry. He uses his long link for good leverage. Yeah, and also he has that advantage against like Jack against JDM, but he's also very skilled. Like the skill difference. Like, and people say that JDM is a striker. He's a striker, but you can see that, like, and JDM was the champion. So you can see the difference in how good of a striking there. You can see the gap in between the two of them. Like usually in fighting, if someone is better than you, the better one will win 95% of the time. Like the better person will win. There's not much luck in fighting. There's like little you can point out fights where someone made a dumb mistake and lost because of that, or the other dude got lucky. You can point out fights that happen, but usually the better person wins. And if they are both bad, like it goes the distance and it's a decision. Well, like, and Prates is too good, man. Like he's one of my favorite fighters right now. But like on the fights, on the Makhachev fights, like you can see that he gets dropped. People can find him on a scrimmage, not scrimmage, on like on the exchange. People can find him. I think he got hit by Charles, and he got hit by like even Moicano when Moicano fought like of short notice, Moicano dropped this one. Like was a on the start of the fight, Moicano hit him and dropped him. I'm taking 10 points on this trade because it's actually probably going to squeeze up again. I've been shorting oil since 101 with trading stop. I wonder where it's going to go. Brother, you can't go to all the way down forever. Yeah, I didn't even see the news. What was the news? Pakistani stores. Pakistani source confirmed that the US and Iran are closing in on a one-page memo to end the war. Calma, cara. Nothing agreed yet. US seems Iran responses next 48 hours. One-page memo to end the war. Sorry if that was too loud. Brother, oil is diving right now. There's maybe some new news to come out. We need a Trump tweet. Yeah. Trading pennies. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? Bye. Let's push on the likes, guys. Yeah, it's rejecting. Oh, let's see. Yeah, the next target is at 680. 680, the next target, guys. So we can squeeze up more, you know? Pakistani source confirms that the US carries construction. All trading pennies. It got crushed from yesterday. It's going to squeeze up again, guys, isn't it? This is going to squeeze up again. 100%. Let me grab like 1 sec. Now I make my coffee. Now everything is good in life. Welcome everyone that's jumping in on the stream. The market is crazy. It's ripping up. I just got a short. made money on a short right now, but I don't recommend that. Today I'm ripping the boys at Lehman Brothers. Lehman Brothers Risk Management Department, 2008. Keep up the good work. I think this thing is set on making 30,000. Yeah, I was talking about the macro target that I have, and the macro target is at 29,500, I think. No, the first macro target is at 29 to 80 to 75 to 70, something like that. And after that, it's almost close to 30,000. Rest in peace, Lehman Brothers. I got my mug from when I worked there. I was a part of the 2008 risk management team. Brother, oil is still crashing down. Look at this. Oil is still crashing down. Look at this. Like, this is war-ending prices. Like the 2 minutes chart is actually very beautiful. $28 540 Ravi. We're talking about the next target on the macro level or on the intraday charts? And it's 28 or 29 540. On the intraday level, the next target is a 28 680, brother. The way I'm drawing it, it's 28 680. 28 680, yeah, exactly. The way I'm drawing it is that's the next target. Have I ever used 2000 tick chart? Yeah. Yeah, I have. The last one that I had was yeah, it's very nice. The tick charts are very nice. Bro, like what? Imagine if there's a news that comes out by Trump saying, "Yeah, we didn't reach any agreements and the war is going to resume," or something like that. Imagine if that happens. Wally, do you like the tick charts? No problem, my friend. You're more than welcome. Yeah, a lot of sellers on S&P. You're from Portugal? Nice. My Tuga brother. Ooh, heavy rain clouds, you know? Oh, I didn't even hit the like button, man. Just did that. You find it much more cleaner, especially on market open. Yeah, it's a good. I like the tick charts. I don't like the smaller ones, but the 1500s, the 2000s are very clear to trade, in my opinion. Let's see what happens. What happened yesterday? Yeah, when they are on a trend and you can spot a trend, it's easy to trade. But on sideways market are it's more complicated. Oil is pulling back right now. Maybe buy, maybe like people taking profit on oil right here. Okay, good luck on that chart. Chanel, hi, how you doing? Another buy and close eyes, they didn't see. Yeah, go long and close your eyes and write it out. Zach, someone is going to buy oil before the war restarts. Yeah, imagine that. Google says the highs are driven by AI investment and strong corporate earnings. Yeah, I see that happening. Yeah, buyers stepping in again. Like every little pullback is a buyable pullback right now. Yeah, the 680 level is the next target in my opinion. 680 is the next target. Welcome in, everybody. I'm trying to go for a long, but I would like to go for a long around the 21 right here. Gold's pulling back. Oh, not gold. Oil is pulling back. I have to get some evals on Apex and on take profit, not take profit, my funded futures. There's this movement is it's kind of these directional movements are better to pass evals. Short here is a good idea if you have a tight stop. Yes, you shouldn't be holding. If it starts going against you, you should stop out. I was considering a short here, but I don't know. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid that it squeezes high again. Yeah, so now that's maybe a good idea. I'm going to risk on a short right here. Let's see if I can make this trade a risk-free trade. I'm deleveraging. If it squeezes up, then it's a free risk trade right now. Why you just don't buy red pullback, mini stop loss and hold? Yeah, I was not looking at the 2 minutes. If I was looking at the 2 minutes, like the way it was setting up, I'll probably be doing that, honestly. Like right now I'm on a short because oil is squeezing and maybe we can see pullback and S&P giving a little bit of a pullback. But I'm trying to take it like around the 21. Yeah, I'm getting out. Like I cannot stand buyers. I'm going to try to go in for a squeeze of the highs again. And I'm going to add if it goes to the 21. And if it breaks, I get out. Yeah, the time that I find to go long is probably when it breaks down. Then will be like, that's my luck. That's the luck that I have. Now, like today, since I went live, I never heard this amount of sellers in my ears on tick strike, and now that I'm deciding to go long, I hear the sellers. I'm the liquidity, yeah. Where's my crazy buyers at, man? Where are they? Was a good chart, yeah. Buyers are on the T-break. Yeah, at some point they have to take profit, so I guess now it's a good time as any. But if the market keeps doing what it was doing, I'm adding around the 9. If it breaks the 9, I guess it goes to the 21, so I should get out. Let's see if it holds the 9, but it's like sellers are here. Let's see if I get a 10-pointer out of the 9. I'm going to deleverage. Whoa. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Let's believe on this trade right now. I keep longs. My stop loss and profit below 28,560. Yeah. Bye, Jora. Yeah. Let's squeeze the likes, guys. That's the only way this trade is going to work. You guys already know that. J. Jupyert. Just buy and be rich. Maybe that's the real. Yeah, the mental health part, it's actually a good thing. But I think the sellers found a place here. This is the first time that we're seeing like 4 candles red in a row. This is the first time. Like, we didn't see 4 candles red in a row for a while, so that means that maybe we can see a bigger pullback happening. You know, we gotta be careful with that. Level 2? What's level 2? Tick strike level 2? What's that? Maybe it's the tick strike feature. Those pops in our heads. Yeah, a lot of guys. I'm jumping out of this trade. I don't want to be in. Like if it squeezes down, I'm probably going long again. Like a lot of sellers in my head. I'm not staying. Jora level 2, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Like I'm not familiar with that terminology. Level 2 data from TradingView, is that what you're talking about? But the buyers buy all the dips. The dips give bears hope. Yeah. Domini, yeah. Easier said than done. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Diamond sales bid offer stack. Okay. You guys have to pay more to have that on your trading platforms? Yeah, like this pops. I don't know if you guys are hearing that. If it's too low, let me know. Like this pops right here. Like it's tick strike. So that sound, it's sellers. It's heavy sellers. And the lighter one is heavy buyers. So whenever you hear that, it's basically if you were watching times in sales and you were seeing like, I don't know, 200 contracts being executed, 300, 500 contracts being executed to one side, you know? And Rob Van, bom dia, good morning, Rob. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 30 minutes closing. Let's see. If there's a push down, I'm probably getting in. Looks like buyers are interested, but if yeah. On a sweep of a low, I want to get in. On a sweep of a low right here, I want to get in. Sellers again. This right here is an order block now, so we gotta be careful. We have yesterday's gap. I think we'll fill that up first before going up. Bro, but like, you think you're going to... What? You think you're going to drop 300 points? On a... If there's some type of news, I can't believe that. But with the news that we got right now, I don't think we reversed almost 400 points now. K2, I gotta be honest. Oil seems to be rejecting, yeah. That's why I'm trying to go in. I think we probably see this 21 with a lot of buyers. That gap is history. Yeah. Iran just needs to sink one single cargo ship to block the strait. Yeah. What? Once to block the state and they've won? Right, brother. Cannot disagree more. I don't use order flow, brother. Should I use order flow? Let's see if the buyers can go for a swipperoo up. Killer slug? Yeah, maybe today's a good day for you, man. Maybe today's a good day for you. I'm taking out this first micro, and I'm holding to see if it breaks up again. I'm trying to get out just before this order block right here, because as we've seen, there was deeper pullback. Maybe it becomes a lower high. I'm still interested in buying again at the 21 EMA if it goes there, you know? Buyers again. Let's see if I can get this straight up. Like this sound is buyers. Do I go for the sweep of highs? What do you guys think? Yeah, 30K by Monday, man. Almost at target. I'm not gonna even talk about what just happened, dude. Like, why, man? Why? 1 point away. Trade out, hit crude oil, lost an account, trying to time the bottom. We're still running. We're still running. Just trail stop loss. Yeah, my intention is to like take this trade even further. That's actually my intention. Bukaru, I don't know what that is. Brother, you guys stress out over my trades more than me, bro. Have you guys realized that? This market, I top tick the exit because I am scalping mode, not really much of a trading mode. Yeah. No hands, I'm guilty. What is happening? This is we're not ending the war type of thing? What is happening? Again? Yeah, maybe this is people taking profit out of that news, maybe. Yeah, now my trade is not that good. Trump coming in hot. Current agrees Epic Fury will be at an end and highly effective blockade will allow Hormuz Strait to be open. I'm assuming Iran agrees to give a... If Iran doesn't agree with the deal, bombing starts. Yeah, Trump coming in hot with the banger. Like probably no sound and I cannot read lips. Are you spoiled like that, Bernard? Bro, a lot of sellers against my trade, man. I'm not liking this. Maybe there's no sound when I'm not talking, bro. You gotta realize that at some point. In a long, yeah, I'm in a long. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. Bro, it got 1 point from my take profit, and I was a Buckaroo dude, and I did not take profit. Yeah, I'm jumping out of this. Like Trump won again against me. He's 1 up today. No stop loss, just hope and prayers. I was with my finger at the trigger, man. I'm not that kind of guy. I can stop out a trade with my fingers. The sound is on Tick Striker. Maybe it's too low, but I'm hearing it. You guys are not. I think this is going to pull back up again. That's my thought. But if it doesn't, I have to get out at some point. I had to get out at some point. Bro, it went 1 point from my target and Trump started tweeting. That's what just happened there. Like 1 point away from my target and Trump started tweeting. Fister, it's not too loud, it's perfect, okay, so that's good. But thank you, Trading Pennies. Sometimes when you don't hear, it's because it's not happening. Sometimes when you don't hear me, it's because I'm not talking. After that break, I'm trading short, don't know, need be news, yeah. Yeah. And we were just talking about, like, I just talked about, like, it would be funny if Trump just came out, no deal, we're doing this and that, the war resumes, and this is a perfect place to do an insider trading thing. Like, guys, the market rally up almost 2%. I'm going to tweet something that is bad, and you guys go in on the shorts. Yeah, so people that were long making money on those tweets, they just like did leverage. It's not even sellers, just people that were long, did leveraging basically. Do you think this is the high of the day? It's very possible. There was a dude talking about 214 as a target. That is the close of the gap, and it's like it was almost 400 points down, more than 400 points down from highs. Maybe he's right. I'm in shorts, trailing my stop. Beautiful. Trump said basically like if Iran doesn't sign, the bombing continues. Like it's Trump doing Trump things. With markets rallying up like this, like it was about time for him to like start dropping some tweets, you know, for the insider making money machine. 216 of you guys and only 83 likes. Let's hit the like button, guys. Let's push it to 100. I appreciate that very much. Look at AMD and Intel. I don't know if I can look at an AMD and Intel. AMD, Intel. Intel Corporation. Let me see. You want to see what? The daily chart? What do you want me to look at? They are the reason for today's rally. I'm pretty sure it's the war news, man. I'm pretty sure it's the war's news. I entered the chart just before the gap. Let's see if it breaks a little bit more down. I'm going to add more around the EMAs. Maybe this is the pullback for the next hour candle. I'm getting anti-Trump vibes. I'm out. You take care, Leo. Good luck, bro. I hope you're joking, brother. If not, see you. SanDisk is just out of this world. Oh, those companies are getting like hella traction. 20% pre-market jump. Nice. Yeah, the pre-market on, let's see, AMD. Yeah, for sure that's a factor, but their market cap's not that big. Yeah, the pre-market is at 422 for AMD, and yeah, Intel not that much, but AMD is big. Yeah, AMD market cap is 580 billions. If it's a $100 billion worth of pre-market revaluation, it's not enough to make NASDAQ jump 2%. It's the news, like all of the spikes were around the news, and the rejection here was because of Trump tweeting. Yeah, I hope Last Man is like he's been here for a long time. Not long time, but like since April, I think. Not long time, but since last month, I think. I don't know. Yeah, but overall, people are too sensitive about everything. I always say that um, you shouldn't support any politicians overall. All of them sucks. Welcome. Oh my God, welcome. Oh my God, I can't talk. Welcome everyone that's coming in. I'm on a short right now. See if we can rip down again. I took profits on 2 contracts already. Let's see if we can get a nice trade in. Trade out your long on oil. Yeah, oil is looking promising on the longs right now, actually. Because with these Trump tweets, people are going to deleverage on those positions, you know? $5.19, I'm getting out. Yeah, I'm jumping out of the trade. Beautiful. I got it back to stop loss. Uh, Brother, I was on a long around here, and you went 1 point from taking profit, and Trump tweeted against me. That's that's a Zest crazy offer. High of the day for gold. Ooh, imagine that, man. Squeeze the likes, guys. 4 likes away from 100. I know you guys can do that. Yeah, I see buyers stepping in right now, actually. But there was nothing on tick strike. Maybe it's not that amount of buyers. Sellers, sellers again on tick strike. Yes, it's getting heavy. Yes, did not break this low like NQ did. Did not broke this low like NQ did. Did you guys took any trades? I'm going long, bro. Like, I know I shouldn't, but I'm already regretting the long, actually. But I don't know. It's a lot of rejection. Yeah, this long is not good. It's no bueno. See, I was pushing up, yeah. This was a no bueno long. I should have went in on the shorts. Yeah. That was an impulse trade. Up 10K today. Gold crazy. Awesome, man. Congrats. Rodarit, you're still holding longs. It's a bad idea. Yeah, the longs are not working. Yeah, I jumped in on a long and got an instant stop. Watching only, Rand Cooper. See how it's pushing up, yeah. Yeah, this was a bad long. Was an impulse long. Glad I got out quick. Glad I got out quick. Gold crazy, NASDAQ's crazier, yeah. Let's see where it can retrace. Yeah, 487 is the first fibs. Is this news again? Energy Secretary is talking, man. That is always a no bueno when it comes to war. I'm trying to go long around this level, and I'm trying to add at 440, man. And I'm going to hold a bigger, like longer trade, because I think we can we can pop up again. And if I'm wrong, below VWAP, I'm getting out of everything, basically. And you got there? Yeah, I think it went there. Or it was close. Well, that it's crazy day. Good luck. Good luck. Hope you went. Like, hope you're positive. You're agreeing on the day. Good morning, Tom Black. How are you doing? I'm trying to hold this long for a pullback. And I'm trying to add more around the 50% of the day. So I'm going to hold this trade more. Exactly 61% retracement. Buyers stepping in. Squeeze the likes, guys. I'm going to get coffee. I'll be right back. I'm going to let this trade run a little bit. Let's see. Boys, I'm here. I'm getting attacked. The Mossad is hitting me. Someone is trying to take me down. I spoke too many truths. Oh no. Don't go away. I'm surviving again. Bro, my internet is bugging out. Like I'm holding trade through nails. This is insanity right here. US ADP. Hit the likes, guys. This is craziness right here. Like my internet is glitching out. The stream is holding by a like a thread, and I'm long at it 441 right now. I took the ads off, and I'm still holding this long, man. And I forgot my coffee. You know, there's all that. There's all that. Yeah, oil is skyrocketing right now, guys. Brazil without coffee, no way. We're here. I'm scalping on this trade, but oil is skyrocketing. Is aiming, bro. It was already on 88. It's almost at 100. It's 95, 96 right now. You think we can get the ultimate pullback today? Trade out, like from the daily chart, brother. I'm believing on this trade. Oil is at view up right now. Like this is if this goes, I'm aiming for a 100 points trade right now. Where's my buyers at, man? Big Belly, how you doing, my friend? Long time no see, or I miss you. Your messages. Trump tells New York Post it's too soon to prep for RMP signing. I'm going to deleverage one and try to add if it pulls back again. I'm wondering if they keep pumping this even when your earnings are over. Man, it's really hard to say. Yeah, it's really, really hard to say. Yeah, basically this trade was using like the fibs retracement. We got in at the first one. We got in at the second one, took the ads off. I added on a pullback, took it off. And now I'm waiting for a ripper. Like as a target, we can use the inverse fibs right here. Is that the first target right here? You know? I'm thinking about deleveraging this trade. Getting out of it. Yeah, for me is enough. We are green on the day right now. Was a nice trade. 60, 70 points from those ads are around 435, 440. And it can find sellers again at the 9 and EMA and the 21, so I'm not with that amount of hopium. Because now we are like in the 5 minutes, it's a clear push down, lower highs, lower lows, and we got the crossover. So basically, this level will be a level that will be inclined to take short, you know? Yeah, guys, that long was good. That long was a good long. Tom Black, what are your lines on the graph, Leo, VWAP, EMA, etc., so I know what I'm watching? Here, the white one is a 9 EMA. The blue one is a 21 EMA. This right here is a VWAP. Should be another color basically, but like it's a VWAP. And this green right here is a 200 EMA. You bought at the bottom of the wick. Awesome. I guess this was a big little order block right here. That kind of worked. Sellers again, starting in the 9 EMA. I'm going to take one micro on a short. Maybe to see a push down again. Let's see how this 5-minute closes. Looks like it wants to close bearish. Yeah, guys, let's push the life to the goal. 150. That's the goal for the day. No problem, Tom. Charts moving very slow. Yeah, we had a lot of action. Like we had this big push up here, and we got the push down with a lot of volatility. Maybe now we can go a little bit lower volume, lower vol. Before the next hour candle and before New York session opens, so gotta trade carefully. Let's see if we can get a 25 points out of it. Hey guys, hit the like button for more luck, Chanel. Yeah, tell him. It'll be interesting to see whether New York decides this is a trend reversal or not. Yeah, I think we're going to see more war news today. It's not going to end, so let's prepare ourselves for a huge volatility day. Or if there's no news, market can be waiting, so then it's not volatility, it's going to be like sideways action. A little bit of buyers stepping in. If he gives me the 25er. Because I guess the 1 hour is a red candle. Yeah. Putting stop loss at break even. Let's see if I get a fill. Oh no. Okay, we got the 25 sell points on the short side. I like sideways days. They good for discipline scalping. I agree. Yes, looking weak again. Yes. Kind of difficult right now, guys. I guess to search for a trade, you know. Locking, no. Guys, we're approaching Pasha's RL stream territory in a few minutes. He's probably already watching us. I don't know. Let's squeeze the like for him. Let's hit the like to show that you guys support the stream, you know. Hit the like. Yeah, my view overall right now is basically we can keep pulling back until New York session. That's basically, but the view up is too hard to pass through, man. I think a lot of people are going to try to defend view up. It's strange. Strange to take trades right now. If I was going to jump on a trade, I would probably go long actually, with a big stop loss, you know. Maybe a sweep of this previous green candle low, it's a good entry on a long because it matches the order block and the view up, you know. But on a shorter time is we are going to the downside. EMA's crossed, higher lows, lower lows, lower highs, you know. A lot of sellers. Didn't think we would come back down like this. Yeah. Maybe it's a risk off before New York session too, but there were news, you know. Yeah, big sellers on S&P right now. Yeah, guys, what do you guys think? Yeah, NQ looks more bearish. I'm going to open one micro on the long. Actually, and I'm going to try to add one on the sweep of the lows and see if the view up gets rejected. Killer Slug, you think we should test view up, but it's sketchy. Vega waiting for the pullback, bottom of EMA. Yeah. Let's see how this 5-minute closes. The 15-minute looks like it wants to sweep lows, but I don't know. S&P is not falling. I see. Maybe we can see buyers again on NQ. I'm gonna wait to see how this 5-minute closes. Like if it closes green, I want to stay in. RD. Gary, thanks Leo for helping us. You make it enjoyable. Awesome. That's my goal. That's the goal. I think long after order block with New York opening volume. Nice. Yeah, the S&P is not falling, so maybe I'm seeing a little bit of rejection on new NQ. That's why I got in, and it's basically where the buyers stepped in before. That's why I got in on this long. I'm going to try to take it on the 9 EMA. Let's see if the buyers continue, you know. Yeah, some news about Iran reviewing the proposal. Trading Pen is just posted. Need some Bossa Nova background music. Let's see if we get some Bossa Nova. Yeah, it's kind of not working as of right now. Vega, I'm from the south. Like I live that's in the south, but I was born in the north part of Brazil. Yeah, a lot of sellers instantly when I switched up music. Guys, let's get the like goal. Like I know you guys, there's 18 of you, good souls, that their mothers love them very much and are able to hit the like for a poor guy like me. And I'm going to add on the sweep of this low. I think this 5 minute was very green. Now it's turning red, so it's not good. Yes, looks like a dump now. Yeah, I'm going to close this trade as soon as this 5 minute closes. Like if it closes green with a little body, I'm staying, but if it closes red, I'm getting out. My internet is killing me. I think I'm back. This music is not cutting, man. This music's not cutting. The internet, I think the live stream died a little bit. I'm still on the long. Still on the long, guys. Let's go. The white EMA is the 9. It's the 9 EMA, and this one right here is the view up. Get karma points by clicking the like button. Your trading will thank you. Yeah, you get an instant boost of 50% accuracy on your trading style when you hit the like button. And you get a confirmation that you're a cool guy. I'm going to aim this trade at the 9 EMA, guys. That's a 25 pointer, I think. Yeah, but I'm going to put the stop loss at break even, a little bit above break even, because like it's not going, you know. I don't want to stay in this trade if it's not going in my way. Like it can sweep down, and if it sweeps down, I enter again. I'm mainly looking for longs, even though we're dropping, because overall the trend to the day is to the upside. The last bad news was about the wars was to drop us. So I think the next news about war maybe makes us up, makes go up, you know. So maybe that, like, be ready for a day filled of war news. I think. Like Iran is analyzing, reviewing this U.S. proposal. You know, some news will come out of that. Someone from Pakistan will say something about what Iran is thinking about the war, and you know, anything can happen. It's like it's like 50% pullback at the moment. Yeah, that's where I took my long before. 440 is where I took the longs before, you know. I'm tempted to add again on the sweep of this low, man. I'm tempted to do just this, you know. I'm going to take two, one at VWAP and one on the sweep. That's what I'm trying to take. Iran has the US by the brother. I don't agree with that, I think. Sadly, or happily, I don't agree with that. Didn't get the sweeperoo. Bro, earlier today someone called me a stubborn mule, bro, by saying that what he was watching looks like a Buckaroo game. I had to Buckaroo game, you know? That was a new that was a next level insult right there. I give respect to that guy, you know? And I don't even remember who he was. Yeah, so like it was so subtle. I give like when the like do you guys who was here when the guy we were talking about Bible verses and the guy called Pasha bald by using a proverb, you know? Who was here, man? That guy was smooth as well. Ento, thank you, my friend. It's almost time that I get out. I'm going to thank you guys very much. I'm going to ask you guys to squeeze the like goal. It's 150. We are 5 likes away. If you enjoyed the stream, if I helped you in any way, if it was entertaining, or you made money out of my trades, or if you lost money out of my trades, or if you don't like me, hit the like button. Everything counts. I will thank you again. Pasha is almost coming in probably. It's 2 minutes away from coming in. Let's jump to Pasha's live stream. And I see you guys on your session. 1 like away, guys. Who's the dude to squeeze the like? Go. Who's the trooper? Yeah, thank you very much. You guys just did that. I see you guys on your session. Pasha is coming in. Thank you all again. It's a pleasure as always. Everyone that interact on chat, I appreciate you guys very much. You guys make the stream cooler and cooler every day. Thank you for everyone that was here. from start to finish. See you guys tomorrow on London session again. And let's jump to the next stream on the channel. Pasha is probably almost coming in. Thank you very much.